Well, I just wanted to make this quick, brief video because I have a meeting with an Airbnb client, a potential client at 12. And I just wanted to show you guys how I landed this client. And let me tell you guys, if you get Airbnb clients, they're the best jobs that you could get. In my opinion, I really love them if you have some good quality control. And yeah, there might be some guests who will lowball you, give you low prices. But if you're not scared of just giving your high prices and just showing them the value that you could bring, because Airbnb hosts, they're basically looking for one thing, and that's peace of mind. If they could find someone who could take care of their cleanings, maybe do a little bit of maintenance, like rarely, but if you could provide them peace of mind, like you already sold them. But yeah, I have a client that I'm meeting up, and I'm gonna check out their Airbnb, and I'm gonna see if I could land this job. But this same method that I'm showing you guys, I've landed multiple clients, and honestly, this is a very effective method. And the best part about it is that it's free. You really don't have to spend nothing at all. And honestly, this is how I landed my first ever job. But sadly, we don't service her today because she had to take down her listing, personal reasons. But yeah, I have about, I want to say about like 10 Airbnb clients that we are still servicing today. And the lifetime value of them, it's really good. But yeah, enough of the talking. Let me show you guys how I basically landed these clients. So if you have a Facebook, I started on my personal page. It's better if you like start on your personal page so they could see your name, they could see your picture of your face, and they know you're a real person. But basically, what I did, if you live like in a, this is kind of a hit or miss. It really depends on where you live. But me, I live in Chicago, Illinois. I live near the big city. So I literally just went on my Facebook. I went on the search Facebook, and I typed in Chicago Airbnb, and then I basically just click search. I went down on the groups, and then I just started joining all these groups. Airbnb host Chicago, Chicago Airbnb host community, Airbnb professional cleaners. That's a group I wouldn't want to join because it's cleaners. But all these like Chicago apartments for rent and stuff like that, you want to join these groups, because all the Airbnb hosts, they basically hang out right there. You'll basically want to join these groups and see all of the posts that people do. So I was originally inside of one of these groups. I forgot why, but I would constantly see on my newsfeed the host asking for last minute cleaners or just asking for reliable cleaners. So once I started seeing that all these people needed a cleaner, I was like, if I could provide good communication, if I could provide reliability, and I could just provide an awesome service to them, then it's a deal breaker. So yeah, you'll basically just want to search whatever city you are in, and just put Airbnb, then go to the groups and join all the groups where they hang out. It's basically that simple. So I basically seen this post yesterday, and it basically reads host only. Please do not tag any cleaners to this. I don't want unsolicited messages. Need cleaner recommendations. I'm looking for someone that is reliable, on time, and individual, so it's the same person every time. And most importantly, that they speak and understand English perfectly. If you have someone that fits that, please recommend them to me. If you don't mind sharing them, that is ha ha ha. So I basically seen this post, and I was like, so the average person will say, like, for example, I have a cleaning company, right? All of my cleaners, they talk Spanish only. Like, well, I mean, they defend themselves. They know a little bit of English. They'll defend themselves if they have to. So, if I were to see that and I didn't know any better, I would be like, oh my God, he only wants an individual cleaner. Like, he doesn't want a company. But that still did not stop me. I was still going to comment on that post, and I was still going to put the word out that I have cleaners, and basically, like I told you guys, I value communication, I value quality control, and I just value giving the best service ever. So I was still going to comment. That was not going to stop me. So I basically said, I'd be more than happy to help you with your turnovers if you ever need a backup cleaner. I am not an individual, but I have my cleaners who are hard workers and specialize in turnovers. If you like more information, feel free to reach out. And yes, it'll be the same cleaner every time. Even if you don't end up going with us, I'd be more than happy to hand you over our checklist template so every cleaning can be consistent for your future cleaners. So, as you can see, I really didn't come out as a salesperson. I really didn't send a picture of my services. Um, like I'm telling you guys, people love buying, but people just hate being sold to. They could smell a salesperson miles away. So instead, I took a different approach. I basically told him I'm not an individual, so maybe he thinks that I'm a company, putting that out there already. And I told him I have hardworking cleaners because they are hard workers and we do specialize in turnovers. I just told him if he wants any information to feel free to reach out. If he does, great. If he doesn't, great. No biggie. But yeah, I told him that it'll be the same cleaner every time because I try to always send the same cleaner just so they could be comfortable and basically know the ins and out every time. And I told him even if he doesn't end up going with us, I just planted that seed. Cause you always want to plant a seed with people. Like even if they don't buy from you today, maybe in the long run they'll need a cleaner and they'll think about you because you planted that seed in them. So you always want to plant seeds all the time because you might never know. They'll grow and basically you could harvest all the fruits. But yeah, I told them I always try and provide value without asking for stuff. So you always want to give, and then receive. So you'll want to I like having a ratio of like 100 to 1. I'll give 100 times and then I'll just receive one time. If you could do that, you'll be so valuable. But yeah, I basically told him even if you don't end up going with us, I'm happy to hand him over the tools that we currently use. I basically made a simple checklist. For turnovers, I have a special checklist that I made. It's basically like on one side is like every turnover, so something that you have to complete every visit, and then on the other side is basically when needed, like dusting, cleaning under the beds, the windows, things that we really don't focus on all the time. But yeah, I told him I'll be more than happy to send him over the checklist. So even if he does hire other cleaners, he could have the consistent turnovers all the time. And that'll basically put you like one step above the competition. But yeah, he basically replied. He said, "Hey, Honcho, DM me your number." So that's when I basically just went ahead. I messaged them. I sent him my number. He basically contacted me and he told me, "Can you please come and visit the property?" And if you're running things virtually, where you're not in that same city, it might be harder. But I mean, you could hire people. You could hire people in cities. Like do the same thing. Join Facebook group. Join mom's Facebook groups or join like, for example, if you're in tech. If I had a business in Texas and I wanted to find someone to go look at the property, someone professional, it'll be kind of hard to find. But I'll just be like Texas jobs, and then I'll just make a post saying, "Hey, who could help me out and go to a property and just meet with the client." Professional people only. and then that's how I'll basically find someone if I was operating in a different in a different state or city. But yeah, he ended up telling me if I could pull up to the property, and I told him, yeah, I'll be more than happy to. So I have an appointment at 12. I'm going to go right now and basically meet up with him and try and close him. Give him try and give him a lot of value, and show him that if he does hire us, he'll have peace of mind. And that's basically something that Airbnb clients are looking for, peace of mind. But yeah, this method that I just showed you guys is how I landed all my Airbnb clients. And the best part about it is that you really don't have to spend nothing. You just gotta grind it out. And once I started, I was really doing like unsolicited messages, which can be kind of annoying, because if I were to receive them, I would be annoyed, honestly. But man, once I started, I really didn't care. I was just trying to get jobs, you know. And once you're starting, it's a hustle, you know. And you might have some people who will praise you because they'll see the hustle, but you'll have some people as well that'll get annoyed, and it's like a 50-50. But once I was sending people messages, they'll just ignore it. But like 3 months after, they'll need a last minute cleaner, and they'll see that I planted that seed in their inbox, and they'll just end up hiring me. And thank God I provide a good service, and they love us. And yeah, that's the name of the game. Provide a great service for them. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. That's how I got my Airbnb clients, and I still get them to this day. But yeah, if you wanna try it out, go ahead. Just give it a shot, and if it works for me, it'll work for you guys. And yeah, best of luck. I have my phone on the hands-free, so you don't gotta worry about me recording myself and driving. Just got back from giving him a quote, looking at the Airbnb. It's basically a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, so it's pretty much nice. The only thing that's really bad is the downtown parking. It's the worst. That'll be the only issue. But yeah, I met him. He's a pretty cool dude. He gave me a tour. I told him that we could help him out, but our only issue would be the parking. But he's a down to earth guy. He was willing to pay the parking for us if needed. But we have a free spot, and well, yeah, in a rare case he'll pay the parking, which was pretty much good with me. Yeah, honestly, we gave him the price. He honestly had no issue with it, so that's a win. We have a turnover tomorrow, so we'll be cleaning tomorrow. But it's pretty much that simple, guys. Follow the strategy that I gave you guys, and then find a cleaner, a reliable cleaner, and then just train them, do quality control with them. I would suggest you guys to do the cleaning first with them, like just be there with them, and then just let them be on themselves. But yeah, guys, I pretty much show you guys how to make income, and you guys won't really have to lift a finger or do any of the cleaning. But yeah, if you guys want to learn how to find cleaners, reliable cleaners, that's another video. But please feel free to send me an email or just comment below if you want that video. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. If you guys watched from the beginning to the end, thank you so much. It means a lot to me. Please subscribe, smash that like button, and if you guys please can, share the video with your friends and family. It'll mean a lot to me. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Have a good one, guys, and happy Valentine's Day.